Hello and welcome to the daily number workout. We're on the number 77. And let me adjust my camera here. It's always changing up on me. All right. So let's get started with the word form for 77. And that would look just like this. 77. And because it ends in the ones place value with a 7, it is an odd number. Odd. Let's go for factors. 1 times 77. 2 does not go in because it is odd. 3 does not go in. 4 does not go in. 5 does not go in. 7 goes in 11 times. And that is it. We are done. 9 doesn't go in because 7 plus 7 is 14. Then 1 plus 4 is 5. It has to add up to 9. 10 doesn't go in because it doesn't end with a 0. So we're good and done with this. Let's go for multiples. 1 times 77 is 77. Let's start our multiplication. 2 77s. Then we're going to get really good at our 7s here. 2 times 7 is 14. Drop the 4, carry the 1. 2 times 7 is 14 plus 1 is 15. So we have 154. 3 77s. 3 times 7 is 21. Drop the 1, carry the 2. 3 times 7 is 21 plus 2 is 23. We have 231. 4 77s. 4 times 7 is 28. Drop the 8, carry the 2. 4 times 7 is 28 plus 2 is 30. 308. 5 77s. 5 times 7 is 35. Drop the 5, carry the 3. 5 times 7 is 35 plus 3 is 38. 385. 6 77s. 6 times 7 is 42. Drop the 2, carry the 4. 6 times 7 is 42 plus 4 is 46. 462. 7 77s. 7 times 7 is 49. Drop the 9, carry the 4. 7 times 7 is 49 plus 4 is 53. So that would be 539. 8 77s. 8 times 7 is 56. Drop the 6, carry the 5. 8 times 7 is 56 plus 5 is 61. 616. 9 77s. 9 times 7 is 63. Drop the 3, carry the 6. 9 times 7 is 63 plus 6 is 69. So it's 693. And of course, always the 9 one will add up to 9. So we have 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 9 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. And then any number times itself is times 10 is itself with a 0 in the ones place value. So there's our first 10 multiples of 77. Let's move on to fractions, decimals, and percents. I'm just going to take these off the board. Well, I'm going to take these off the board so I can move up. So our fraction of the day is 77 out of 100. And by looking at our factors, 11 does not go into 100 evenly, 7 does not. So it is in the lowest common factor. It's the lowest common fraction, or the smallest we can get it. Our decimal would be 0 and 77 hundredths. Our percent is 77%. And if we were to put it into ratio form, we would look like this: 77 colon 100 or 77 to 100. And then let's drop down and do some word forms. So this would be 77 77/100ths. And our decimal would be 0 and 77/100ths. And of course, the last word of any decimal is the place value it's ending in. All right, then we have our money, which would be $0.77. So we would write it $0.77. And hopefully you have everything done and you're just checking it off. You're just putting little checks. Oh yeah, I got that one. I got that one right. I got that one right. I got that one right. I'm getting them all right. All right, let's move on to area and perimeter. So let me get my words off the board and here we go. So our first area would be a 77/1. So we're going to say area equals 77 times 1, which equals 77 square units. Because when we're talking about area and perimeter, it's in square units. Our perimeter, well, not in our area. Perimeter is just linear measurement. So this would be a 77 plus 1 plus 77. If we're adding up all the sides, that's what it would look like. And we know 2 77s is 154, which we calculated at the top, plus 2 more is 156. And that's just units. All right, let's just do one of each. So this time our area is going to be a 11/7, which is 77 square units. So we've aligned or arranged our squares into 7 rows of 11. So here we go. We have 11 plus 7 plus 11 plus 7, pretty close to a square here. We know 11 plus 11 is 22. 7 plus 7 is 14. 22 plus 14 is 36 units. All right, we're looking good. Let's go on to volume. So if I have a rectangular prism, and rectangular prism is a rectangle that has depth. So we have 7 by 1 by 1. So we have a 7 wide by 1 deep by 1 tall equals 77 cubic units. And we can change that up into 2 other ways, which would be a 1 by 77 by 1. Or we can have a 1 by 1 by 77. And that's 3 for that one, because that's only 2 different types of numbers. The next one would be an 11 by 7 by 1. Or we could have an 11 wide by 1 deep by 7 tall. Or we could have a 7 wide by 11 deep by 1 tall. Or we can have a 7 wide by 1 deep by 11 tall. Or we can have a 1 wide by 11 deep by 7 tall. Or last but not least, I'm going to put it over here. We can have a 1 by 7 by 11. So 1 wide by 7 deep by 11 tall. All right. When I was still in the classroom, my students would compete to see who could find as many ways to use their number. And so if you found all these volumes in each number, especially the number 72, you came out with a lot. All right, we're done with the number 77. Have a wonderful day.